Hey everyone, welcome back to Bodybuilding Nation. In today's video, we're diving into the current list of athletes who have already qualified for the Mr. Olympia 2025. The qualification period officially concludes on September 14th, 2025, but many elite bodybuilders have already secured their spots on bodybuilding's biggest stage. We'll be examining who's qualified, how they earned their spot, and what kind of physique they're bringing to the competition. Let's break down the current lineup and see who's coming in strong for this year's Olympia. Andrew Jacked from the UAE has officially qualified for the 2025 Mr. Olympia after his impressive victory at the FIBO Championship, where he defeated Samson Dauda and Sergio Oliva Jr. This early qualification now allows Andrew to focus entirely on his Olympia preparation. Before this win, Andrew impressed everyone with his third-place finish at the 2025 Arnold Classic, coming in just behind Samson Dauda and Derek Lunsford. Let's not forget he also placed in the top 5 at the 2024 Mr. Olympia, cementing his position as one of the sport's elite competitors. Now that he's qualified, Andrew might skip other shows to concentrate solely on the Olympia. Though there's speculation he could compete at the Texas Pro, a title he's won 3 consecutive years. He might go for a 4th. Looking at his physique, Andrew Jacked is blessed with a massive frame, outstanding aesthetics, full muscle bellies, and commanding stage presence. However, to truly dominate the Olympia stage, he needs improvements in certain areas. His back, while wide, lacks depth and detailed conditioning. His hamstrings and glutes appear somewhat underdeveloped compared to other top contenders. If Andrew can enhance his back detail and improve his lower body conditioning, particularly his glutes and hamstrings, he could be a serious threat at the 2025 Mr. Olympia. He has all the tools, talent, and hunger to make waves in the lineup. Let's see how far he can take it this year. Good Veto from Brazil has made an impressive entry into the 2025 Olympia qualification list. He recently won his first IFBB Pro Show, the 2025 Arnold Classic Brazil, defeating Leandro Perez and securing an early qualification for Mr. Olympia 2025. Last year, Good Veto only competed once at the Detroit Pro, where he placed 2nd. After that, he didn't step on stage again for the remainder of the season. Now in 2025, he's come back strong and qualified in his very first show of the year, making a powerful statement. Next, Good Veto plans to compete at the Pittsburgh Pro, which will feature numerous big names. This will be a crucial test to see how he measures up against top-tier athletes before taking the Olympia stage. At the Brazil show, Veto brought what many consider his best-ever physique. He came in harder, more solid, and with significantly improved conditioning. The highlight of his package was his massive, powerful quads that stood out throughout the competition. His front poses looked dominant, and his overall symmetry showed marked improvement. If Good Veto continues enhancing his physique and brings this same level or better to his Olympia debut, he has a genuine shot at cracking the top 10. The potential is certainly there. Now it's all about how sharply he presents himself on bodybuilding's biggest stage. The veteran warrior from the Netherlands, Bonac, has officially qualified for Mr. Olympia 2025 after securing a win at the Detroit Pro Show, where he defeated Samson Dauda in a competitive lineup. Bonac has once again proven that age is merely a number when it comes to passion and performance. Earlier this year, he also competed at the 2025 Arnold Classic, finishing 5th. At the 2024 Mr. Olympia, he impressed everyone by placing 7th, a significant improvement compared to recent years. At this stage in his career, Bonac continues to bring a dense, muscular, and hard physique to the stage. His upper body displays remarkable thickness and muscle maturity that few athletes can match. While some critics discuss his midsection, it's important to remember that bodybuilding judges evaluate the complete package: overall physique, conditioning, symmetry, and muscle maturity. Bonac brings unmatched stage presence, experience, and consistency. He always comes ready to compete. Now that he's qualified, we'll next see him at the Pittsburgh Pro Show, facing even tougher competition. One thing is certain: if William brings an improved version of his recent form, he can once again be a serious contender at Mr. Olympia 2025. Next on the qualified list is Akim Williams from the USA, also known as the Beast in bodybuilding circles. Akim qualified early for Mr. Olympia 2025 after winning the Big Man Spain Pro Show last year, where he defeated Marcelo De Angelis with a commanding performance. Following his best-ever showing at Mr. Olympia 2024, Akim didn't slow down. He recently competed at the 2025 Arnold Classic, placing 6th while showing notable improvements. His size, strength, and stage presence were undeniable. One of the Mr. Olympia judges, Tero Elgindi, praised Akim's progress, noting improvements in his side poses and back shots. To truly compete for top spots at the Olympia, Akim needs to focus on several key areas: maintaining sharp conditioning through to the Olympia, bringing more thickness and detail to his back, and most importantly, working on waist control. Akim's midsection sometimes appears loose, and to challenge the best in the world, he'll need to keep his waist tighter on stage. Make no mistake, Akim is a genetic beast, and when he nails his conditioning, he's among the most dangerous competitors in any lineup. Let's see how the Beast prepares for Mr. Olympia 2025, because with continued improvements, he could surprise many on bodybuilding's biggest stage. Martin Fitzwater from the USA is one of the most explosive young stars in open bodybuilding. He made waves last year when he won the Detroit Pro, defeating good Veto and earning his qualification for Mr. Olympia 2024. After that victory, he competed at the New York Pro, where he went head-to-head with Nick Walker and secured a strong second-place finish. Then came his Olympia debut. And what a debut it was! Martin shocked the bodybuilding world by placing 4th in his very first Olympia appearance, finishing just behind Derek Lunsford, Samson Dauda, and Hadi Choopan. This performance proved Martin isn't just another rookie, he's a legitimate contender. Following the Olympia, he competed at the 2024 EVLS Prague Pro, where he accomplished something unexpected. He defeated 6-time classic physique Mr. Olympia Chris Bumstead, who was making his open bodybuilding debut. Martin won the show and secured his qualification for Mr. Olympia 2025. Now, Martin is set to compete at the upcoming Pittsburgh Pro. Everyone's eager to see what package he brings to the stage this time and how he performs against elite competition. As for the Olympia, Martin is unquestionably a top 5 threat again. His structure, muscle density, and overall potential are extremely high. And let's not forget, he's still very young, which means we likely haven't seen his best version yet. If he continues improving and brings enhanced conditioning, he could soon be a serious contender for the Olympia title. Next on our list is the pride of Brazil, Rafael Brandao. Rafael had a solid 2024, winning the Arnold Classic Brazil, which earned him qualification for Mr. Olympia 2024, where he placed 8th, a fair and respectable position considering the level of competition. After the Olympia, Rafael didn't rest. He returned to the stage at the Romania Muscle Fest Pro, bringing an improved version of himself and winning the show by defeating Akim Williams, thus securing an early qualification for Mr. Olympia 2025. Regarding his physique, Rafael Brandao possesses one of the most aesthetic structures in open bodybuilding. Wide shoulders, a small waist, excellent flow, and pleasing muscle insertions. However, his main issue last year was conditioning. At the Olympia, he came in slightly off, not fully shredded or completely dry, which held him back. That's why William Bonac, with greater density and sharper conditioning, beat him and placed higher. If Rafael can perfect his peak and arrive with crisp conditioning and deep muscle separation, he undoubtedly has the potential to place higher in 2025. His structure is top tier. All he needs now is to bring the hardness and detailed definition. If he does, we might see Rafael break into the top 6. Brett Wilkin, USA. Next on the qualified list is the butcher himself, Brett Wilkin from the USA. Brett made his comeback in 2024 after being away from the stage since 2022 due to gut health issues. Toward the end of the year, he returned strongly, competing at the Legion Sports Fest Pro and winning the show by defeating strong competitors like Bruno Santos, securing an early qualification for Mr. Olympia 2025. Looking at his physique, Brett brings a thick, round and complete package with huge arms, wide shoulders, full quads, and that classic monster look. But to stand out at Mr. Olympia, he needs to come in shredded and dry. Conditioning will be crucial for him. One area Brett should focus on is his back, particularly thickness, muscle maturity, and depth. His back poses still need more detail to match the top competitors on the Olympia stage. His lower body also needs to be tighter with better separation. Overall, Brett has the size, structure, and potential to make an impact. If he can bring a next-level version of himself, improve those weaker points, and peak perfectly on show day, he's going to make some noise at Mr. Olympia 2025. Brandon Curry, USA. Next, we have former Mr. Olympia champion and two-time Arnold Classic winner Brandon Curry from the USA. Brandon has consistently been a top 5 finisher at the Olympia, but last year in 2024 he landed in 9th place, a surprising result. The main issue was conditioning and hardness, which were lacking in his physique. This year, Brandon made a statement at the 2025 Arnold Classic, showing up with noticeable improvements, a tighter and harder physique, and placing 4th in a highly competitive lineup. As a former Mr. Olympia champion, Brandon has a lifetime qualification, meaning he doesn't need to win any pro show to qualify again. He's always eligible to compete. Brandon has also switched coaches, and that change is already yielding results. His physique looked more balanced and refined this year. If he continues improving and nails his conditioning and stage presence, he could easily climb back into the top 6 or even higher at Mr. Olympia 2025. Derek Lunsford, USA. Next on our list is former Mr. Olympia champion and reigning Arnold Classic 2025 winner Derek Lunsford from the USA. After making history by winning the 2023 Mr. Olympia, Derek surprised fans when he placed 3rd at the 2024 Mr. Olympia, a disappointing result for him. Instead of accepting this outcome, Derek made a bold move by competing at the 2025 Arnold Classic to prove he's still the best, and he did exactly that. Derek defeated reigning Mr. Olympia Samson Dauda in his very first Arnold Classic appearance, demonstrating that he's far from finished, he's just getting started again. After his longtime coach Hadi Choopan retired, Derek began working with Chris Assetto, and the results are already visible. His physique is sharper, fuller, and more balanced than ever. Now Derek is fully focused on reclaiming the Olympia title, training harder, making improvements, and targeting that #1 spot. His back remains one of the best in the entire lineup, but he's also enhancing his chest, arms, and legs to bring a complete and dominant package. Derek's next appearance will be at the Pittsburgh Pro Show, where he'll face Nick Walker and Martin Fitzwater. Many fans and experts believe Derek will win this show as well, further proving he's a serious threat. In 2025, the real battle for Mr. Olympia could be between Derek Lunsford, Samson Dauda, and Hadi Choopan. 3 elite athletes, 1 crown, and bodybuilding's biggest stage. Hadi Choopan, Iran. Next is another former Mr. Olympia and Arnold Classic champion, the Persian Wolf Hadi Choopan from Iran. Hadi made history by winning the Mr. Olympia title in 2022 and followed with back-to-back runner-up finishes in 2023 and 2024, right behind Samson Dauda. After placing 2nd last year, Hadi made a strategic decision to skip the 2025 Arnold Classic, focusing entirely on preparing for Mr. Olympia 2025. At the last Olympia, Hadi brought an incredible package, full, tight, ripped, and in amazing condition. However, the judges were looking for more size along with conditioning, which gave Samson the edge. If Hadi wants to reclaim his Olympia crown this year, he needs to improve several key areas. His back poses, hamstrings, and glutes aren't at the same level as his upper body. These are his weaker points. To defeat competitors like Samson Dauda and Derek Lunsford, Hadi must bring more thickness, separation, and detail to his posterior chain. One thing is certain, Hadi Choopan is a warrior, known for his discipline, work ethic, and ability to bring an elite physique to the stage consistently. If he improves his weaker areas while maintaining his signature grainy conditioning, he remains a top threat for the Olympia title. This year's Olympia will be incredibly exciting with Hadi, Samson, and Derek going head-to-head in an epic battle for the top spot. Samson Dauda, UK. Next on our list is the reigning Mr. Olympia champion and former Arnold Classic winner, Samson Dauda from the UK. In 2024, Samson shocked the bodybuilding world by defeating 2 former Mr. Olympia champions, Hadi Choopan and Derek Lunsford, to claim the Olympia title. He brought a complete package to the stage: immense size, solid muscle, excellent symmetry, and impressive conditioning. The judges were highly impressed by his combination of mass and aesthetics, which helped him win bodybuilding's most prestigious title. After winning the Olympia, Samson made it clear he's not a one-show wonder. He competed at the 2025 Arnold Classic to prove himself again. Many believed he would win, but Lunsford came in better condition and took the title, leaving Samson in second place. Now Samson is fully focused on defending his Mr. Olympia title, working intensely to return even more shredded, harder and better conditioned than before. Samson already possesses incredible size, over 300 pounds of muscle, and what makes him even more dangerous is that he carries that size with aesthetic lines and commanding stage presence. His physique has excellent flow and balance. However, if there's one area he needs to improve, it's conditioning. At the Arnold Classic, his conditioning wasn't sharp enough, which cost him the title. For this year's Olympia, Samson doesn't need to add more size. He already has plenty. What he needs is to focus on muscle maturity, detail, and razor-sharp conditioning. If he brings that package, he can absolutely retain his Mr. Olympia crown. Big Ramy, Egypt. Finally, we have the two-time Mr. Olympia champion, the Egyptian mass monster Big Ramy. Big Ramy is making a comeback to the stage after being absent since the 2022 Mr. Olympia, where he placed 5th. After that showing, he took an extended break from competing, but now he's officially preparing to return, and he's coming to make a statement. According to Mr. Nassar Al-Masabi, Big Ramy's official sponsor, Ramy will participate in Mr. Olympia 2025 and will be a fierce competitor to Samson Dauda. This raises the big question: can Ramy win the Olympia for a third time? It all depends on how he returns. If Big Ramy comes in shredded, peeled, and conditioned, he has the massive size, muscle thickness, and overall presence to challenge anyone on that stage, even Samson Dauda. Ramy's main issue in his past few appearances was a lack of definition, especially in his lower back, glutes, and hamstrings. If he can address those areas and come in full, dry, and razor-sharp, he can be a serious top 3 threat, potentially even winning the Mr. Olympia title for the third time. But let's be realistic, it won't be easy. This year's lineup is stacked with monsters like Samson Dauda, Lunsford, Hadi Choopan, and Nick Walker. If Ramy wants to stand out, he needs to bring his best ever version, better than his 2020 and 2021 showings. There you have it, the current lineup of qualified athletes for Mr. Olympia 2025. Who do you think will be the top contenders? Will Samson Dauda defend his title successfully? Can Lunsford reclaim the crown? Will Hadi Choopan make a comeback to the top spot? Or perhaps Big Ramy will return triumphantly? Which athlete do you believe has the best chance of dethroning the reigning champion? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your predictions. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with all the latest news and insights leading up to Olympia 2025, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bodybuilding Nation for more bodybuilding content.